Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of the 10 a.m. Time for Champagne podcast. It's good to be back home. It's good to be back in Studio 1A. We are here with... Are you good? We are already off the rails. How are we doing, gang?
Amazing.
Amazing? That is Caleb. Caleb is feeling amazing. Are we feeling active?
Yes, always.
That's a great check-in right there. Chris, good to see you back in Studio 1A.
I'm ready to start trying some beers.
Alrighty, we are... Oh my gosh, we are already going off. We are going to start, though, before we get into anything, with an apology regarding episode 2, which we were out of Studio 4, but... And this is something that we're not really proud of that has occurred, but the video quality was not to our standards. The audio still held up the way we wanted it to, but for the full and 100% quality and production, we were expecting better. We were hoping to deliver better, and with that not happening, I'm sorry.
Like, if you watched it, none of our movements, our mouths, like nothing matched up with the audio. But you can hear everything perfectly fine. So, overall, not proud of that video, but you can still listen along, and I mean, that's mainly why we're here anyways. If you want to throw this on while you're driving, you have a long drive or something, go for it. But, yeah, unfortunately, the video quality wasn't so good on that.
Yeah, it was just the internet we were using wasn't the best. It was a phone hotspot off of a phone, and we're just trying to get a good video in with a fellow member, and yeah.
Yeah, and to add on to that, I know in the future here we will be having our first guest and our 4th permanent member back in the future for further episodes and additional episodes of the podcast. But now we are back home. We're back in the mainland. We're back where we belong. And if you are seeing the YouTube side, you are seeing some cups in front of me here. We are going to do a preview of some bitterness, some grossness, some disgust throughout this episode.
Intentionally.
Do we want to explain intentional as we pass?
We came across a brewing company in Chantilly, Virginia that made a beer that you'll hear about a couple months down the road. And one of the beers that they make is also called Bitter Valentine. Unfortunately, none of us were able to make a 2-hour some drive from our location to Virginia to pick up some Bitter Valentine, so we made our own Bitter Valentine. We have 3 intentionally bad picked beers here, which includes something I've never even freaking heard of, Foster's, which comes in this large blue and gold soup-looking can.
It's an Australian brew.
And then we have, what was that green one there? We got some Rollin' Rock, which this says, is this the one that says it's a premium?
Yes.
No. Yeah, it does. This one says it's a premium beer. However, it was on the same shelf with the other cheapos. And the worst of the 3, or at least I predict is going to be the worst of the 3, we have Steel Reserve. We were told this is so bad that it gets its name because it literally tastes like you're drinking metal. So we're about to find out, and there's unfortunately still liquid left in all 3 of these cans. So we're going to have some drinking left to do.
Responsible drinking.
Now, here's the question, Zach. Which one's which?
This one is the Rolling Rock.
No, this is Foster's.
No, this is Foster's. Rolling Rock is the light one. What? You poured the Rolling Rock.
Yes, he did.
So this is the lowest Rolling Rock.
Hold on, let's line these up. The lowest one's Rolling Rock because he pulled that one.
Steel Reserve.
Steel Reserve is which one? The American one?
Yes. And then this is Foster's.
And then we got Foster's right here. All right, just so we don't screw this up. So
so you poured Steelers there.
Yeah.
So we gonna light the dark?
We can. That means that Rolling Rock's going to be first.
Start off with the scent.
So-
It's a good one.
So we can do this however we want. This episode is going to be the live drinking of the 3 bitter beers on this bitter Valentine's Day weekend. Valentine's Day is Monday. Happy Valentine's Day to all of those that do have their own special Valentines, their own special loves. It doesn't matter who they are, where they are. It's how it is done. It is how the love is. Love is...
That's how it's spread.
Heart. It is all within us, and it's pretty much...
Coming from a single guy.
Love is love. We all love who we are. We love who we are with for reasons that will never be explained and for reasons that they know. So for that, I know
Just
it's
like brotherly love.
That's true. That's true too. That's a whole different logic, whole different philosophy on that. That can be a whole that could be a whole episode in and of itself.
Oh yeah.
But while we're here, we are going to review the bitterness. We are going to review that in episode 1 as well of the intro podcast. If you've not listened to that, our playlist is up on YouTube as well to go back and listen to. We did mention a future episode of a golden shovel and a burial of of a disgusting brewery, and a disgusting one at that we are going to talk about this evening. Hence also why we grabbed the bitter beers as well. Where do we want to begin?
So I'm thinking we do Foster's, Steel, and then Rolling Rock.
That's fine with
And
me.
the reason I'm saying that is because if you look on camera, you can see the sizes of the cans. It makes sense, and I like that
This one
order.
says 1 extra ounce too. That's why it's taller.
Alrighty, so we are going first then with the Foster's
Lager.
Australia's famous beer brand, Lager.
Right there.
Was available at one of our nearby convenience stores. Found it. Walked away from it the first time we ever saw it. Kind of brought the idea for the Bitter Valentine podcast to life on top of the fun holiday beer from the week before Christmas on our out-of-state departure, where we found the original name for the beer and for why we are naming this episode the Bitter Valentine. So let's begin with the Foster's beer.
And overall, this already has a rating of 2.77. So,
Ooh.
globally, it's low.
So we're going with a 2.77 out of 5 beer according to Untappd. Again, not affiliated, associated, or partnered with Untappd. That will be also in the comment description down below. We already have Chris getting ready for his. I'm expecting a low rating. I'm now expecting 2 low ratings based off of 1 whiff.
Right off the bat, honestly, it doesn't smell bad. It smells like I just cracked open a can of Yingling.
Yeah.
So, we're going for it?
Cheers.
Yeah, be careful.
F. Whenever you're ready, let's go. 1 down. Thoughts? We're getting analysis.
I would like to go last.
Okay. Caleb?
It's not bad, but it's not good.
Okay. Can we elaborate on what is not good and what is not bad?
So, it's not Corona bad.
Ooh.
And it's not average.
Okay. So with that, that's a hot take. That's coming up later. We're gonna have a debate on this one day on these local beers and why Corona's a better beer than you two think.
What are you talking about?
Future episode. That's going to be my answer for that one. On the scale of 1 to 5 on Untappd, what are we giving it and why?
1.5.
1.5. Okay. So global rating is a 277. We have a 1.5. I have a 2.
You have a 2?
I have a 2.
Holy shit.
I didn't think it was as bad. I thought it was. I thought there was more balance. I thought there was more to it. There was more. I thought there was more flavor to it than I was expecting. I'm kind of impressed with it being expectedly bad beer for it to be not as. If it was a little bit more flavorful, it might have gone up. But 2 here out of 5 for the first of the bitter beers on episode 4. Chris, you have already finished yours. I'm concerned we're going high.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, ASMR for the yerp burp.
So, I would drink this. I would go back to the store and get this again.
Wow,
Quite
that critic
honestly-
says something good.
Quite honestly, for this being globally rated low, it tastes like a pretty solid lager. I gave it a 3 on Untappd, so 2.7 being global. I went a little bit higher with a 3. The taste wasn't bad, but out of all the lagers that I drank, Yingling's always going to be my favorite, and this can't even come close to comparing to that, but this was not bad in my opinion.
Wow, I am kind of blown away by this rating here.
Let's just top everyone off and finish this can together.
Yeah, you're gonna give me everything.
Thank you, sir.
I hope it spills on your table.
I hope you know this is also for children, and that we have to be clean, boy.
What do you mean?
You know exactly
No,
what
I
I
do
mean.
not.
Let's go ahead and throw this lager down the hatch.
Oh God! What the fuck? Excuse me.
As you can see, he may be old enough to drink, but in other aspects, that's why you guys questioned if he was of age. Put the lager down the hatch.
I'm not the only one.
Big Red is just hanging out. Let's go, wild card. We got a 3, a 1.5, and a 2 on the first beer of the night from all the way down under. From Australia here.
Aussie.
Oi.
I'm surprised you knew that.
I'm a little bit cultured here.
I know.
Don't dig at me. All right. So with 1, we'll go to 2, and number 2 is the Steel Reserve can. Why are we expecting such a low rating?
Like I said, that woman that warned us when we were just casually looking at the case, she said it's going to taste like metal, and I don't seek a beer that has a metal taste to it, so I would never pick this up and be like, yeah, let me just drink this.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe this one will surprise us. So you know what I'm going to do? Cleanse the palate.
I do know what you're gonna do. They're gonna cleanse their palates. We are gonna get the second beer ready here for
Here's
this.
the thing. I want to give it a fair chance, because even though I'm expecting it to be bad, I'm still going to give it that chance that it could be good.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you 100%. I'm expecting to maybe not rate this beer. I know it was really talked about when we were browsing that stay away from it, don't go for it. But it is the holidays. We have been in that season now for a little bit. I know it's around this time of the year where we go through it all really quick, and then there's sort of the dog days of nothing.
Oh, jeez.
I know right now it's the bitter season. It is the Valentine season. I'm hoping that it is a little bit better as well. we got a shake.
So by smelling this alone and seeing that the overall global rating is a 2.12, we're going
That's
down.
not it.
Relax.
You guys ready to taste this?
So beer 1 was a 2.77. Beer 2 is a 2.12 on the Untappd here. Weird. Ugh.
Ready?
Ready. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna go first. I am going to. Oh, I can't help but shrug. I know we were said to not go near it. We did.
And it was a bad idea.
That's why we're here. I'm going with a 1. I thought the strength behind it was fine. Everything else was not. There's enough strength in there for it to taste like an alcohol. And you know that it's an alcohol. And that's not how a beer normally tastes, like straight up alcohol. And there is not enough to it to make it any more enjoyable than a 1. Can I rate it a 0?
No, because it will leave it unrated.
Dang. Thoughts?
Caleb, you go.
Oh, why am I going that?
I already went first, man.
I give it a 0.5.
Whew. Okay. Why?
Because it tastes like straight up metal, like he said.
It tastes like straight up metal. Shout out to the advice that was given. This advice is correct. We have a 1 and a 0.5 out of 10.
Ain't true.
Critic.
So I don't taste metal in this, but I just realized that this is also an 8.1% per can. I did not know that. However, this is it's very thick, and it has like a
How many
I don't know how to describe the taste, and the smell is just putrid.
Hey.
I can't rate this lower than Corona because, to be honest, heck, I still hate that more. I don't think I'm ever going to pick up a can of this again. You know, our shout out to the college students. You're probably chugging this, but this is going to be I'm going with a 0.50.
So out of 15 possible stars that is available on this podcast, a 2 out of 15. That is mal. That is mal. That is as bad and as foul as you can get.
So I want to get the heck rid of it.
I'm not looking to get rid of these. It's so bad.
Yeah, I don't know if I can't put this down.
It tastes like straight up alcohol.
Might as well dump it.
Oh. You can't do that to a beer, though. That's a
If
foul.
it sucks that bad, you can.
This is not beer. This is garbage.
Back in the can it goes.
I'm done. I am so done with that beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this to the side.
I already did. If there's that one college kid that is drinking that, I am sorry. I'm hoping your life is okay. I hope you get help.
Do not drink this. It's my only comment.
So, last for not least, that we have saved is the low the low pour, the slow pour, I don't want to spill it on the table because we've already made a mess pour of a beer here in the Rolling Rock. So the Rolling Rock was the random beer of the night that we found on our browsing experience nearby here and close to home for the studio.
We wanted Colt 45, but that was not available. So this was next to these two.
Correct, it was. And also, by the looks of it,
I like the cans on
it is, according to the labeling, the advertising, a premium beer. So my standards are a little bit higher for this guy compared to the other two. I'm anticipating at least a 2. I'm anticipating that the global review as well is going to be near a 3 for this guy here.
You're correct. Globally, it's 2.8.
2.8. So this is the highest of the 3 that we are attempting here tonight and responsibly keeping an eye out on. Did you just drop your bottle cap on the floor?
Yes.
So,
I'm a little excited on this guy.
Oh, jeez.
It smells like it's going to be lower.
Yeah, it does. It has to me, it has no smell.
ready to taste it?
1, 2, 3.
Let's do this. Okay. Okay. I know with a lot of
That is disgusting. This is literally, whoever makes this, like, just stop making beer because this is absolute trash. I would rather drink a 12-pack of these before I would ever put this in my mouth again. This is disgusting.
I'm gonna drink piss before I drink that again.
Oh no.
I'm not drinking this one. I am not drinking this one. That one can go to freaking shitter.
So
I'm
one.
not happy.
Bitter Valentine, you gotta love it.
Oh, we have two very bitter co-hosts here tonight, and one laughed out host. Apologies for the language that has already been said.
Oh, it's already said. Okay.
So I am gonna go last on this one.
Chris?
I already told you, but...
What is the official rating on the Untappd for the audience, for us, for you?
I had to rate it because I can't leave it unrated, so the lowest you can go is a 0.25. However, I did unlock this neat badge, Stadium Beers 2022.
I already got that one.
It says, everyone has a favorite American lager to crack while watching the game. Are you a Bud Light or Miller High Life lover? Do you go ham for hams? Take a shine to shiner? Whatever it is, let's honor your stadium beer. That is most definitely not this.
Number one, I can answer that question. Miller High Life is better.
What? Oh, then this? Yeah.
Number two, I want Caleb to go because I have an opinion.
I give it a 0.25 as well, because it tastes like shit.
Is there anything else you wanted to
No.
add other than that? Oh boy.
I don't want to taste it ever again.
Guys, we have a problem.
Did you like this?
You're both wrong.
Oh, God.
You are both wrong.
God.
It's a 2.5. It's a 2.5.
That's it. That's it.
I'm done.
How? How?
That's the best of the three.
No,
That
Foster's was better
that
than both of them combined.
that is better tasting. That is more of a complete beer. That
That's
has
fine.
been that is a better beer.
And you can have the whole fucking thing.
Responsibly, I will.
And mine. But don't drink his because he spits back out.
I would rather drink that over that, as in the Rolling Rock over the Steel Reserve every single day.
I'd rather have Foster's than those two combined.
I'd mix those two before I have one of those.
What, Foster's and Rolling Stone?
Yeah, Rolling Rock.
I mean, yeah, Rolling Rock. Rolling
Yeah,
Stone
I-
is a band in a magazine.
It is. It is. I'm glad you're educated. That's what high school gets you guys. You get that, and then you get man buns and Steel Reserve.
Actually, when you drink a lot of Labatt Blue, this is what you get.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're going into hot.
Yeah, okay, you drink it too.
We're going into hot takes, but hey, Corona's still better than both.
And you're a dumbass.
My vocab is of that level, but I am not of that level. And Rolling Rock is going to get a 2.5 out of 5.
Oh my god.
Out of 15 stars. That beer, because of it having to get a rating, you both said 2.25,
Yeah.
a 3 out of 15, giving the Rolling
That's a
Rock.
third.
No, Foster's was the highest.
No, that's a third.
I know,
Yeah.
but Foster's got number 1.
Yeah, exactly. And then
That's
Rolling Rock and then Steel.
shocking.
I know these are cheap because I have a headache. The cheaper the beer, I don't know what it is. There's like tons of fillers in them or something, but it gives me a headache.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I feel that too.
No,
They're not the most enjoyable beers. This is the first and last time I will ever have all 3.
same.
If I
If I happen to
stumble
get one of
upon-
those again, I will.
Yeah, if for some reason, someplace weird, they're having Australia soup can beers, I would drink it.
We have a lot.
Oh god, I get baseball.
We have a lot of opinions tonight, and from bad to worse, we are about to get here.
No, jeez.
Let's get ready to bury.
Oh boy.
Oh boy,
Kelsey.
we are going to. I am going to save that for the end. Thank you for saying her name. Thanks for having us think.
Yay.
My headache feels better now. Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie. We are going to begin the burial of what was mentioned in episode 1, and that is potentially the worst brewery I have ever come across in my entire life. It is part of the Central Pennsylvania Beer Trails. For whatever reason, it's there. Somehow it manages to exist. They carry the worst beer I've ever had altogether. What are your guys' takes?
Fine.
Nothing was enjoyable. The whole experience
The only
just
thing was
sucked.
food.
I would never go back there ever again in my life. And you think about however much you make hourly at your job, just think about how much money I wasted, how much time of my life I wasted into spending money at that place. It blows my mind. I'll never be back. The beer was horrible. They need to close their doors permanently and just fire all their employees or something and never make beer ever again, because whatever they're making, it's not beer. I can say I had a good pizza there, and that's the only good thing I have to say about this place. Everything was just garbage. It tasted like absolute trash. We didn't enjoy anything there. It was horrible, beyond horrible. And then they also had issues with their credit card machine, so it took us 12 and a half years just to close our tabs out. Yeah, never again. I if this was like recommending it, we're all the way down here. I don't recommend ever even going within a 10,000-mile radius of this place.
Yeah,
So,
you live within
just
10,000 miles.
Stay away. Don't waste your money there. There's good beer elsewhere. Never again.
So did I say the name?
No.
I don't think I did. So the name of the brewery that we are mentioning is Liquid Noise Brewing Company. The rating we're about to give it is a solid mute. It doesn't deserve the noise, doesn't deserve the clout, doesn't deserve the attention, but here we are talking about it. I know it's a bitter Valentine episode. It's a bitter weekend. We said episode 1. This has to be talked about. This needs to be talked about. Pennsylvania local business. We are looking to promote. We're looking to contribute to. I'm so sorry.
Whoops.
This cannot continue at the rating and the enjoyability that it has. Food-wise, I am with the group. Stay open for food. Serve me a soda.
Just be a restaurant.
Give me a
Don't be
Sprite.
a brewery.
Give me a Sprite. Give me a Coke. Give me a water. Give me something that's not what you have available. Parking-wise, very out of the way. Maybe one of the most off spots, looking like it was in a renovated grocery store, but set up for disaster.
That is a very good point. And to mention the parking, when we went to this brewery, quote unquote brewery, when we went here, it was kind of, we just got a snowfall recently. So their parking lot was covered in ice. There was snow everywhere. Like, they don't even take care of their own property.
Oh, that also has to do
And
with
the whole renovated grocery store thing, he's not kidding. Like, you walk into these weird, like, super ghetto glass-looking... It probably was a grocery store at one point. Who knows? But either way, the venue was not set up well. They don't take care of their own place. And
the
not
bathroom.
enjoyable.
What was that last part?
The bathroom had all those... Was that the one with all the stickers?
Oh, well, congratulations. Someone knows how to clean a toilet.
Well, no, I'm not the stickers. Was that that one?
No.
Oh, that was the other one. That you haven't been to.
Future episode for that one, I guess. But theming was fine. Like, the blue lights for the logo and everything were okay. Like, nothing stood out. For whatever reason, there was a random kids area up front, right next, right next to where we sat and where the merchandise was. I don't know the logic between putting a kids area and your merch for your company in the same spot, unless it's kitty time and let's look for a shirt at the same time. There was just no structure and logic behind most of it. Food, I'd go back. Nothing else. Please. This episode I was excited to talk about and prepare for, but I'm so disappointed to keep on sharing this to you.
And to add to it, they're lazy. They're beyond lazy. So you look at the bottles that they gave us, and to compare them to other actual places that make good beer, well, hell, they actually make beer. Other places, I mean. And then you look at their products, it was like this super cheap bottle with the cap, which is a plain color, nothing on it. They didn't even take the time to put their like logo on it or anything. It was just, it's trashy. Don't waste your money here.
That's a fair point. I totally forgot that. Not even to mention just that. Do we remember the size of the bottles?
It was like a wine bottle. For $18.
The price, too.
Oh, that's a whole other conversation to have.
It was like $18 for the whole bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, you're either paying for a brand, which would be quality, or you're paying for the quantity. You're paying for none of that with this. You pay a ridiculous amount of money for terrible quality and in a ridiculous quantity, which is way more than you're going to want to drink. Because trust me, I'd be willing to say it was worse than this Rolling Rock over here to my right. It was about 10 million times worse than that.
You're wrong. I would drink a Rolling Rock over anything that was there.
Which one did we give a comment to?
I would drink a Rolling Rock that was just had live for episode 4 again over any of these beers. But to continue with our trend, to continue with our ratings, we are going to get into each beer one by one. We took the time to be there, to soak it in, and we have 10.
It was a mistake.
We have 10 mistakes. We have 10 mistakes for maybe 10 college kids to go try. Go with your man buns. Go with them down.
Good job, Big Man.
Go in a flannel.
No, go in a freaking Vineyard Vine polo.
Oh, I have one.
I don't have one. My brother has a whole freaking closet full.
I have one.
He dresses like a prep boy every single day.
You're the man. Let's go in A to Z alphabetical order here. We are going to begin with the Coltrane. Global rating was a 365 out of the low number of people with number of brain cells. This is the group. I'm going to start with a 1.5. Yuck.
0.25.
2.75.
2.75. What were we thinking?
This was way before I tried the worst one. I mean, it was a Schwarzbier.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pronounce the fucking thing.
A Schwarzbier?
Schwarzbier, yeah. Which is a German style. So, I kind of liked it.
I mean, that's true. That does also come from your background as well.
As Pennsylvania Dutch / German.
Wait. Oh, wow. Next, we're gonna do the Cup of Joe Ramon, which is their stout.
Doesn't deserve the name.
Global rating was a 3.6. Again, brain cells there. Somehow high for the rating. Number of people, the global, I'm worried about you. What did we rate it?
I gave it a 1.5 because what were you gonna say, Caleb?
Go ahead.
So it doesn't deserve the name stout, but it was getting a tad bit better, and then they went downhill and just wrecked it again, and everything tasted like trash. So,
oh my gosh, this is the most hype I have seen the two of you.
I'm just
in
angry.
podcast
I
history.
paid for this.
Oh yeah, you did get this one.
You did.
I gave it 2.75. Is it close to the last one? Just because this is my average rating for actually, yeah, this is about my average rating for a stout, unlike the critic.
Average rating agreed. 2.5 mid. Nothing was going to make it better. Sorry. Solid mute. No noise there. None. Third, Don't Be Worry Hefe, which was one of our favorite beers. A wheat beer. Because we love wheat.
The wheat. Yeast.
1.5. No more comment.
2.5. No comment.
Oh, I have plenty of comments.
I'm so glad.
So, I gave this, again, anything I give a 0.25 is only getting a rating because I can't leave it unrated. I don't want a list of unrated. They managed to take a beer that already tastes terrible, and they made it worse. They made wheat beer taste worse. I don't know if that's a compliment to you guys, but it was just repulsive. So it got a 0.25.
What could be done to make it better?
Nothing.
They can close their doors and just give up on their business. That's the only thing that can make up for this.
That's possible. My only question is, what are they making right now as we speak, not being in those doors right now?
Oh, jeez. I don't want to know.
Oh, my gosh. So that means we're only 30% done with this rating, and we have enough heat, we have enough anger, we have enough dissatisfaction. As we're getting through towards the halfway mark, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow us on the socials. They will be tagged in the description below. Announcement is coming at the end for the 10 a.m. TFC gang here with us. Let's move into number 4. This one is not a beer.
It's a seltzer.
It's the Helter Seltzer. Average rating for this guy was a 3.41. I don't think any of us are going to be in the global rating, but do we get close?
I mean, I apparently gave it a 2, so I guess good job, guys. You made a bubbly drink.
Wow. The love is real this weekend. Just hear that passion and what needs to be improved on. I am going to continue the congratulation and say that drink was a 3.
Oh, jeez.
I know. I lost one somewhere. I thought it was okay. It was a little bit on the sweeter side. It wasn't the best seltzer. It wasn't the worst. You might have only one reason to stay open.
I give it a 1. I just hate seltzers in general.
That's fine. I mean, we all have our takes. One college take, one seltzer take, one Corona take, one Rolling Rock. You're both wrong. Rolling Rock,
No,
one Rolling Rock take, one Miller High Life take. I love Miller High Life. That's a whole different.
Enough with the dang Miller highlight.
Full different dispute coming to that one. What's past the halfway mark here? The Loveaholic Pale Ale global rating. Somehow, I don't know who goes in through these doors. 3.72. Guys, I need some answers.
I give it 2.5.
Okay.
It was about average. Maybe a little. It should probably be a little less.
Same, no more comment.
So they must have had a little bit of haze in it. It got a 2 from me.
A little bit of giddy.
Yep.
A little giddy, but somehow.
But my problem is this. When I go to these places, like we've gone out of our way to go to places, if there's something there that's good, I'll remember it if it's like a month down the road, a couple weeks down the road, it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
Or I'll remember why I gave it that rating. But with this, it was just so poor that my mind's like gotten rid of every single memory I have of this place. And it's just, I gave it the rating that it got, and now I'm trying to remember the reason, but it's not really coming to me.
If you are bad enough to be forgotten about and to be ignored, please just go away.
Don't even bother.
The mood is mellow, and that is number 6. The mellow mood.
I give it a 1.75.
1.75.
It was not worth being a Belgian blonde.
Do we see the global rating?
It's a 386.
386.
Guys, where are you hiding? Gals, whoever goes through this, anybody, please, please, Chris.
This got a 275.
What?
How?
I don't remember.
You forgot about it.
Speaking of forgetting, I have a 2. So somehow, this Belgian blonde, you have the highest rating on.
And I have the lowest.
I
The critics liked it.
No spoiler alerts, but we got a high one coming up.
We have a high one, and we're only 60% through the list here for the Liquid Noise review on the 10 a.m. Time for Champagne podcast in this Bitter Valentine episode. And bitter is where it's continuing to go here. Number 7 is the sour on the rocks.
So, yet again, we got a 0.25.
0.25.
I also give it 0.25. Was this that bottle one?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Because one of them, I forget what we commented on.
We can look and see if we're able to do that. That would be cool.
I gotta see the picture because I took. No. Yes, it is the bottle.
It is the bottle?
Yes.
Okay, so here's my question to this one.
It's this one.
Is that what I think it is?
I think.
Oh.
It's the farm one.
So it's not the one that I'm thinking of.
Oh. No. It's the. No. It's the other one.
It's the other one that.
The other one tastes like.
We'll get there. I gave this one a 1.5. I didn't think that it was terrible. I didn't love it. And that is where I'm going to leave it at with the On the Rocks. There's no way it could get better. It's a sour beer. Next, we're going to the Rockville Lager, and it's a straight up Vienna style lager. Rating on this one was a 3.63. The last one got a 3.75. Whoever's going, I don't get the bias. I don't get the love.
You go first.
I go first on this one?
Yes.
Do I have the highest rating?
No.
I don't.
No.
Oh, okay. I gave it a 2. I don't have anything else.
I gave it a 2.5. It was average. That's it.
And I gave it a 3. That's why I said I was looking through this. Like, well, we went up a little bit.
Oh no. Oh no. It sounds like you guys might be staying open an extra day. Woohoo. Woohoo. Woohoo.
Oh jeez.
The banging of the head. Okay. Oh no. Do we have to go to this one?
Yes.
Oh boy. Number 8 is the Stefan du Blanc, which is a farmhouse ale.
It tasted like straight manure.
So, to give context, one of the ingredients for this beer, this thing,
wild farmhouse ale rested on heaps of fresh peach puree and dried out gently with Harlotro Blanc.
So if I remember this right, we Google searched for the Brett in the store, in the facility.
50 people had this.
In the 50
people?
50,
and it's a 3.85.
So everyone, 38 people.
Okay.
3.85.
No, 41.
35 people. Because we would be included in the everyone. So 35 people somehow have lost their minds here. And I would like to go last.
I gave Brett a 0.5.
So we have a 0.5.
I gave Brett a 0.5 as well. Tastes like straight up manure.
Guys, this extra day.
Huh?
This drink might be your only reason why.
You enjoyed it?
I didn't hate it. I gave it a 3.
Oh my.
I didn't think it was terrible.
You almost gave it the rating, the global rating.
I'm very close to losing my mind.
You are. I don't know how you liked it.
I'm very close.
Oh yeah, you did drink the rest of it too.
I did finish it.
Oh god.
I did. If you remember, this was the only one that I had to swap one of my gross ones with you, so that way
that was a sour one that you swapped me with.
So that way it could all go. If it was a little bit more sweeter, it might have been closer to a 4. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. The feeling the next day, I did not enjoy. But that's for my own body and my own business. Because, that was a rough day. Because the body did not enjoy any of these beers because of the taste of the overall. But we are down to the last one.
They call me Jaeger. Yaga.
Yaga.
Yaga. You know my Yaga?
Global rating is a 3.72. I gave it a 2.
I'm going last.
I thought it was mid. And mid is all you deserve there, guys.
It got a 1.5 for me.
Didn't love it. I did not love it. I'm with you there, man.
I gave it a 2.25.
Oh my.
It was a little less than average. That's all I have.
Oh my. I mean, if the spread is 0.75 between the three of us, I think it's showing that something isn't there with that beer. But somehow,
You should have
global rating was a 3.72. So somebody is liking it enough to go, let's go there again.
Not me.
Not me.
No.
The only thing I go back for is the food. And that's not worth
I'm not
it.
even going to put any more money in their pocket.
Yep.
It's not worth going back just for the food.
Yep. Rebrand it, give it a different name.
They'd
Just
find a
give me
way
the
to
pizza.
screw up, and there's going to be ice in their parking lot in the middle of summer.
Oh my.
Yeet.
That's a very strong take. That's a very, very strong take. So that does complete the 10 of the Liquid Noise beers. And as I mentioned in the middle of the pod, I did say we did have a announcement. We do have a link tree now that is available, so we can direct you all to just one link instead of everybody clicking and having this difficult time of, how do I get to this? How do I get to that? Why is it like this? It's time to make life a little bit easier and for you guys to find us a little bit better. It is available. It will be in the YouTube description, and it will be continuing to go forward, just so you guys have the best words, the best messages, and the best access to us that is out there. Coming up on episode 5 on the podcast, we will be doing yet another live tasting.
Pizza boy.
It is going to be the Pizza Boy.
Pizza.
We're a little bit excited, looking forward to bring this one to you. We will explain a little bit more of that in episode 5 as to why and how it goes.
Yeet.
Do we have any final and parting words for the
Don't
bitter?
go to Liquid Noise Brewing Company.
Chris?
The only thing I can think of is we can't let Caleb have one beer before we film.
Why?
Because one beer has you
That was-
off your rocker.
That was
From 8 hours ago.
9 hours ago.
Even worse.
I think we have learned in the production and the making of this,
Don't let me have a beer before 5.
oh no, to never ever get prepared for any sort of content with the Island Boys playing in the background. Hate the Island Boys.
Well, I can't do that.
Hate this weekend. Hate these beers. But please be responsible and clean up your darn parking lots.
And drink responsibly.
I hate Rolling Rock. I hate Steel Reserve. I especially hate Liquid Noise. But I love all of you guys, so thanks for the views, and we'll see you next time.
See you later, boy.
And peace out.